What up, what up, what up, my peeps? We here for another update. Karlissa is going to clear the air why she didn't take the baby. Let's get into it. Smash those bells. As you come onto the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Now, let's get into it, guys.
Why didn't I take the baby? Because, as you know, me and Chrisean are not on the best terms. And I didn't want to overstep my boundaries because if somebody that don't with me touch my baby without my permission, it might be a problem. So I was respecting Chrisean, but if she would have just had to whoop my ass and had a whole nother day of whatever we gonna do. She would have just, her and my security would have had to figure it out if they would have left that baby and talking about they not bringing the baby. Now, if Marsh didn't pull up, or if somebody pulled up that I didn't really trust to take the baby, I just would have had to take my next step. But I was prepared to take my next step. I had already called my husband and told him I might end up in jail today, so get the bail money ready because these motherfuckers is moving weird.
Well, of course, you being the grandma, if nobody had taken the baby, you would have had to take the baby because you're the next of kin. Because mama in jail, daddy's in jail, so it was your responsibility to take Junior if push comes to shove. The judge would have said, grandma is responsible. So of course you would have had to take the baby if Marsh did not show up. Or if Chrisean didn't ask Marsh before she got arrested to take the baby if anything happens. But that still does not negate the fact that you should have volunteered initially from the get-go. If it, let's say I was in your shoe, Karlissa, I would have said from the jump, I'm taking my grandson. And let the chips fall where they may. Marsh would have pulled up and I would have said to her, listen, you're not kin. I'm taking my grandson home. But like Granddaddy said, it would have been a problem because that was not Chrisean's wishes. But you still got to put up a good front. You got to come out from the jump, from the gate, that you are caring about this child and you want to take care of this child. So you offer. You don't tell somebody else like John, why don't you take the child home? You say, I'm going to take my grandson home. And then John is going to say, well, that's not what Chrisean wants. And then you come back down and say, well, okay, if you feel that's not what she wants, then you guys handle it. I'm completely out and you step away, no arguing. Now, I'm not saying that's how it went initially. I'm just saying I did not see Karlissa volunteer initially to take the baby home. That's all I'm saying. She said there's a lengthy video where she offered to take the child, but I didn't see the lengthy video. I saw the beginning of the video when she was trying to convince her ex-husband to take the child home. So now there's fallout and Karlissa feels as though she got to clear the air. She don't want her son to get whiff that she was not a caring grandmother, because then he would really hate her. I would have said, I'm taking my grandson. I'm sure Marsh would have pulled up and said, oh, no, no, no. No, that's not what the mother wants. That's not what Chrisean wants. And of course, the granddaddy had already said that's not Chrisean's wishes. That's not what she wanted. Let's continue.
They moving weird about my grandbaby. And he did not look slow in person at all. So somebody is doing something with the pictures too. And
now that's kind of weird to me that she said he did not look slow in person. That means she haven't seen this child for a while, because she herself was saying that she was going to wear a helmet if he needs to wear a helmet, and that was months ago. So she haven't seen the child recently to see his development. And she said, and we all know that she and Chrisean are not in the best terms. So I'm sure Chrisean didn't want her close to her child. I can understand that because she fought the woman. Chrisean beat up this woman before. And of course, she would have laid hands on her if she came close to her child to put hands on him. So I can understand her distancing herself from Chrisean, but it does not, to me, excuse why she distanced herself from her own grandchild. Because you don't have to have a relationship with the mother to see your grandpicnies, your grandchildren. These children, these grandchildren came from your roots. You set that foundation, so you have a right to see them. If the mama don't want you to see them, you make arrangements with your son to get a hold of the child so you can come over and visit when the mom is not around. But it would be nice if you have an agreement with the mother. Listen, we don't get along, but at least give me grandparents' privilege and rights, because I have a right to see my grandchild. And if you don't give me that right, I can take you to court and force you for me to visit my grandchildren. Or in this case, Chrisean Jr. So it didn't look right, it didn't sound right when she said, well, he don't look off to me in person.
And I told my husband, I said, they moving weird. They moving weird, and if I end up having to take this baby and somebody end up putting their hands on me or doing something weird, it's gonna go down up in this of the day. And he said, please don't go to jail. And I didn't go to jail. I made it home safe. I do still have a headache. Why didn't I take the baby? Because as you know, me and Chrisean are not on the best terms, and I didn't want to overstep my boundaries, because if somebody that don't with me touch my baby without my permission, it might be a problem.
Now, you all heard Karlissa what she had to say. What are your thoughts? Drop it in the comment section. I'm over and out. On that note, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.